And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. MLB The Show has action out of the AL Central. It's the Chicago White Sox taking on the Cleveland Guardians. Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. All right, just about set to go. Now the starting pitcher in this one, Ben Lively. What do you look for here?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
On the ground, out to short. Whips it to first. Tuchman is gone. Time to check out the lineup for the White Sox. The sluggers in this lineup might not be too happy about the fact that the wind is blowing in today, Chris.
Yeah, and you hear pitchers talk about how good it feels when the wind is at their back. And for hitters, you almost feel like beyond just the pitcher coming at you, you've got this other force coming against you. So important to try to get on top of the ball in terms of hitting line drives, maybe really hard ground balls with a good exit velocity that'll get you a base hit, because it's very frustrating. You just hit one on the screws, think it's going to go out of the ballpark, and an outfielder is camped underneath it in front of the warning track.
Swings and misses. Number 2.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of his own right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
And now the DH, Nick Maton. The pitch. Just off the outside edge. It's 2-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
This one smoked. Could be trouble. Around first, heading for 2. Runner holds at second, so another base hit could get us the first run of the game.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Andrew Vaughn will hit next. 2 outs. That one missed.
Well, you always want to come out in the first inning, try to put something up on the board. It's a big 2-out double right there. See if the cleanup man can drive him in and put a tally up there on the board.
Man at second. And that's outside.
Good pitchers make pitches in big situations, and right here with a middle of the order hitter up, runner in scoring position, he's got to find a way to throw a quality strike.
Next offering in there for a strike. And the count's full.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2.
Well, a really good chance right here to pick up a run in the top of the first after what seemed to be a real quiet start to the inning.
So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Batting fifth, catcher Matt Theis.
Matt Theis comes up to hit here. Hit hard on the ground is short. Whips it across. 3rd out. White Sox nothing. Guardians coming to bat. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here in Cleveland. And on the hill in this one, number 64. What do we have on him?
There's always a bit of a learning curve for rookie pitchers. You've got to get familiar with these big league hitters, and it's more of a chess match. But I think this kid's got good stuff and the potential to be great.
Here's the left fielder, Stephen Kwan.
Stephen Kwan.
That's towards center. Robert moves under it. One up, one down. Here's the Guardians lineup now. Their opponent on the mound today does run into some trouble finding the strike zone at times. So, Singy, I got to figure part of the plan, be patient, be selective today.
Yeah, you know coming in, regardless of, what that first inning's going to look like, you know his history. You don't want to help him out. You've got to be patient and make sure that when you attack that it's a pitch that you can do some damage with. Otherwise, just build up some traffic on the base pass, push across some easy runs, and perhaps get into some of those gap arms in the bullpen.
And a swing and a miss. 2 away.
Well, that high four-seam fastball has become such a staple as a strikeout pitch over the years. And what's so tough as a hitter is that you see it extremely well. The problem is the velocity and spin rate just happens to jump by you. You expand your zone, you don't stay tall on the backside, and you're really not even able to make contact. If you do, many times it's a pop-up.
And now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. Just missed. Two down, nobody on. That's a hit. Two outs, runner at first. Kyle Manzardo digs in for the Guardians. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Guardians lead 1. We played an inning, no score. And we're back, all set for the start of the inning. And the batter now, Lenny Sosa. Just missed. And a 2-1 hammered but foul. And that's down and away. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Got him swinging. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Miguel Vargas digs in now. Off the mark there. 2-1. One down, base is empty. Swings through that one.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And a foul ball, he stays alive.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
It's a good breaking ball there, just off the corner where you can't really do much damage, but it's close enough to where you got to protect, and he just couldn't find a way to fight it off.
Brooks Baldwin steps to the plate for the White Sox. Just missed.
3-1.
And that one off the inside edge. You walked him.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Baldwin off of first with 2 away. And the batter now, Jacob Amaya. Late on that fastball. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. No runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 left on. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. No score. Welcome back to Cleveland. Singing, these Guardians fans are excited for another season, and especially after watching their team reach the ALCS last year.
Yeah, Boog, and it wasn't a fluke. I mean, they won the American League Central and eliminated Detroit in the ALDS before losing to the Yankees.
And Jose Ramirez had another great season.
And nearly joined the 40-40 club, but finished with 39 home runs. So close. What a player.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Now here's Nolan Jones. That one the other way. In time to Vaughn. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2. Here's the second baseman, Gabriel Arias. Two outs. That misses the zone. 2-1. No score here in the second. That one fouled off. 2-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. The Guardians go down in order. We'll move to the third with no score. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. And now Mike Tauchman. Next offering is fouled back. On the ground, right side, Santana. Tauchman is gone.
He's out.
Up next for the White Sox, center fielder Luis Robert Jr.
And now it's Luis Robert. 1 out, base is empty. And the next pitch is way outside. Right through there for a strike. just misses with that one.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Top of the third, no score. High fly ball, right field. Jones makes the catch. That's out number 2.
Up next for Chicago, the designated hitter, Nick Maton.
So up next for Chicago, Nick Maton. Here's a 1-1. And there's a foul ball. And that one popped in the air left field. Kwan settles underneath it. He makes the grab, and that'll do it. Nothing doing here this half. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. We're tied 0-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. So in now for Cleveland, Bo Naylor. A little out front there as he swings through it.
1 ball, 2 strike.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Here's a 1-2. And a swing and a miss. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. Here's Brian Rocchio. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Ripped to short. Slings it across. He made the pitcher earn that out after a long at-bat.
Now batting, left fielder, Steven
Kwan getting ready to hit. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Got him. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Guardians fail to score, and we are still scoreless. So Cleveland brings on a new reliever, Hunter Gaddis.
Now pitching for the Guardians, number 33, Hunter Gaddis.
Andrew Vaughn now.
Leading off for the White Sox, first baseman Andrew Vaughn.
Next pitch misses way outside. Movement in the pen for the Guardians. Emmanuel Clase, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Fouled off down the right side.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Up and in, and now it's 3-2. Rips one to right. Fair ball.
He was all over that
Now
one.
that
That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Go ahead run on base. And now the catcher comes up to him. Matt Theis. In there at the knees. Into center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
Now batting, second baseman, Lenny Sosa.
And here is Sosa to the plate.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
That misses off the outside edge. Runner on the go. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boog.
This one bashed to left center. On its way, and that one's out of here. His second of the year, and the White Sox jump out in front. It's 2-0.
Well, the best home runs are the ones that give your team the lead. That's a great feeling right there. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Miguel Vargas, the next to hit. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. 2 down.
Now batting, left fielder, Brooks Baldwin.
2 outs, base is empty. Now the left fielder, Brooks Baldwin. 2 outs, base is empty.
Nope, that's off the plate.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there, and boy, umpire didn't give him the call. I bet you if he throws it again, hitter knows he's going to have to swing it.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Squeezes it, and that's the 3rd out. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. And it's 2-zip. Back after this on the show. Bottom of the inning. Now it's Jose Ramirez.
All around, I think if you asked anyone in this organization who's the best hitter in the lineup, they would say him.
That misses the zone, and it's 2-1. Movement for the White Sox in their bullpen. Jonathan Villa up and loosening in the pen. Way high.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
Inside corner for a strike, and it's a full count.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that up.
Here's a drive out to right center. Way back there. Look out. Gone. He'll circle the bases. That's his 4th home run of the series. And they're on the scoreboard. It's 2-1.
Well, he saw a lot of pitches in this at bat, and in this 3-2 count, he got something he could handle, wasn't fooled, did a really nice job in approaching and attacking that baseball.
Now the White Sox manager is out of the dugout and will make a move to the pen. Number 64 won't go any further, and that's an excellent job from the reliever in the starting role today. Gave him some length. Back with a new arm after this. New pitcher on here, Penn Murphy.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
And up next for Cleveland, Carlos Santana. On the ground to the left, Vargas. Zips it to first. They go 5-3 for the first out as the third baseman makes the play from the shortstop spot in the shift. Now it's the Guardians DH, Kyle Mansardo. Looking to get the tying run on base. Went with the sweeper, but it misses. That one not close. And that's ball 3. Lane Thomas in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. One down, base is empty. That's in there. Counts full, 3-2.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
Substitution now at first base. On the pinch run for the Guardians, Daniel Schneemann. One down, runner at first. Here comes Lane Thomas. That's a ball. Went with the sweeper.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Swings and misses. And the count's even at 2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Schneemann at first, one gone. Runner on the move. Got him swinging. Safe in second with a stolen base. And the tying run is now in scoring position. Now the White Sox manager is out of the dugout and will make a move to the pen. Penn Murphy departs, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute. So they turn to their closer, Jonathan Villa, on for his major league debut. So we'll see if he's ready for the big stage.
He just has to remember this is the same game that he's played all the way through the minor leagues to this point. The only difference, there are just more people in the stands and it's a bigger stadium, but the game itself is still the same. Look at the catcher, whatever fingers he puts down, that's what you throw, and just let him lead you in this one.
So the tying run at second. On the ground to third. In time to Vaughn. And the lefty reliever does his job. Just one pitch to get the inning-ending ground out. Guardians get one back on this homer. And this is now a 2-1 ball game.
Now pitching.
We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th.
Number
Cade
36.
Smith.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Well, 1-run game. Jacob Amaya steps to the plate for the White Sox. Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
Swing and a ball popped up. Arias sizes this one up, hauls it in for the out. And there's one away.
Now batting, right fielder, Mike Tauchman.
Here's Mike Tauchman. And that's ball four.
Well, that's a really good take right there, and that's
Now
just
batting,
mentally
center
prepared,
fielder,
knowing that if
Luis
it's not on
Robert
a tee,
Jr.
you're going to take that pitch because you still have one more strike to work with. Not easy to lay off, but he did an excellent job in that plate appearance.
Maybe a 2-ball. 5, 4,
Got it.
3, double play. And the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for him there. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the White Sox 2 and the Guardians 1. Here in Cleveland,
Lead
John
off for
Sciambi
the
with my
Guardians.
buddy Chris Singleton.
Second
It's set to get us started. Bottom 5, Gabriel Arias. The 2-1.
No, that's a ball.
Bo Naylor in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Ball 4, he walked in, and that'll keep the line moving.
Now batting.
Bo Naylor at the plate now.
A little surprised we don't see a pinch hitter here with the lefty-lefty matchup.
Just missed. On the ground to second, might be 2. It's in and out of his glove, and they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
Stepping up for the Guardians, Brian Rocchio.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. I mean, you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it, but this is where they earn their keep.
And it stays fair. And he can't come up with it. Around third. He scores and the Guardians tie it up. And he'll pull into second safely.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
One out, runner at second. Stephen Kwan digs in for the Guardians. Swing and a miss. And it's 1 and 2.
2 strike.
The winning run on second base. Got him swinging.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Here's Jose Ramirez. Trying to send this to extra innings. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. And that's a fair ball. In comes the winning run, and the Guardians walk it off and win it 3-2.
So exciting to see a team walk it off. Not so much fun if you're on the other side, but what a great way to win. This team is celebrating, and this win is well deserved.
A 3-2 final score in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.